गुरवे गौरचंद्राय राधिकावैस्तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय स्तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। बद्धे वितनुते भक्तिं मूर्खमावर्तय श्रुतिं यत्कृपा त्वमहं वन्दे श्रीमदन गोपालकं प्रभुं। जय निताय। हरि बोल, my dear devotees. How are you? Hope all of you are well. By the blessings of Sri Nitai Gauranga. Because they are very merciful to all of us. And we are really blessed. Yes, we are blessed because we born in Kali Yuga. I have seen so many persons, they are lamenting, oh, it's Kali Yuga, it's Kali Yuga. We are very unfortunate that we born. But in my opinion, yes, I'm really fortunate. I'm really fortunate that I born here in Kali Yuga. Because we'll be more merciful than Sri Nitai Gauranga. Will take care of me if I'll born in another yuga. Because I'll be like same how I am right now. That time also my mind will be attached with this material world. That time also I'll absorb in samsara. I'll be engaged here in this material world. So then will protect me. So that is why it's my opinion. Yes, I'm really fortunate that I born in Kali Yuga. I'm really feeling blessed that I have my Ishta as Nitai Gauranga. It will be my great fortune if I can serve them, if I can serve their husband, their servant. Dasha dashanudasha. It will be my pride if they will accept me as their dashanudasha. Not even dashanudasha, dasha dashanudasha. It's enough for me. If they'll allow me, if they'll accept me in that way, in their family, big family. Same prarthana to Sri Rupa Goswami, that how you prayed to Srimati Radharani, how you teach us. So please send me such mercy that I can pray in that way. ब्रजराज कुमार वल्लभा कुलसीमंत मणि प्रसिद में परिवार गनुष्य ते यथा पदवी में न दबीयसी भवेत् करुणांग मुहुरर्थये परं तव वृंदावन चक्रवर्तिनी ओपी केशिरिपोर यया भवेत् सचाटु प्रार्थना भाजनंजनः that I can pray to Srimati Radharani, O the crown jewel of all beloved of Brajaraja Kumara Sri Krishna. You are the crown jewel of all those beloved family. So please allow me as a very small member of your family so that I can serve you, I can serve Krishna by the instruction order of you. So my dear friends, loving friends, yes, I am fortunate that I born in Kali Yuga. If I born here in Kali Yuga, in this material world, and I have no knowledge, maybe I have knowledge about Nitai Gauranga, but I still now didn't take shelter to their lotus feet. That means I'm a foolish person. That means I'm committing suicide. So my dear friends, it's a great chance for us that we have Nitai Gauranga, and they are really very merciful. There is no one like them. For us, Swayam Bhagavan, he appeared as devotee. Can you imagine this? What a great mercy to us. Only to teach us, only to show us how to do bhajan, Sri Krishna bhajan. Is it not costless mercy from him to us? Yes, my dear, it is. But we are not really realizing this. So that's why we are not following the advices of our Acharya. The day before yesterday, it was Janmashtami, Krishna Janmashtami. And there was some situation according to the calculation. Which day is Janmashtami? It was little bit difficult to calculate it. And for normal people, it's difficult to realize. So many messages I got. Ask so many questions, different questions. Why not previous day? Why this day? Why not 11? Why 12? And following Janmashtami Brat, how to follow this? Why we should follow in that way? So there is only one answer. Iti arsham. It is said it was advised by our acharyas, not only acharyas, the 6 Goswamis. Iti arsham. Iti arsham. It is said iti arsham. Arsham means Rishina Uktam. The great sagas, they said this, that we should follow this vrata in that way. And we should follow all those rituals in that way. Then this vrata will be fulfilled. It will complete. If my intelligence are not really pure or there is lack of knowledge, it is my duty to follow all those words by closed eyes. Because we should not make our mind doubtful in their voice, in their words, on their words. Because they are near associates of Bhagavan. What it is said in scripture? Yes, the rishis, they said, they are known as Shastra Drashta. You know what is Shastra Drashta? They have seen. It is not come out from their heart, from their mind. It was not the speculation or the judgment from their heart. It was showed by Bhagavan, the scripture, to them, and they have seen it. And then they described. How they have seen, they described. How they are shown by Bhagavan, they described. So in Samvad Bhagavata, when I was starting Samvad Bhagavata, sometimes in Samvad Bhagavata sloka, so there is some conflicts according to grammar. According to grammar, there is some question is coming because grammar is not supporting this term there. So then what was the solution there? In the commentary, in all commentary, Jiva Goswami Pad, Chitshu, Chakravarti Pad, Ballavacharya, all there in commentary about that term, they just said iti arsham. Arsham means Rishina Uktam. We should not be doubtful about that word, that if it is grammatical correct or wrong, correct or incorrect, because it is said by Rishi, so we should not be doubtful. Maybe by our intelligence it is not correct grammatically, but when he said, so it is important. Rishna Uktam, Shukadeva Uktam iti. Because all the words in Srimad Bhagavata, it is said by Srila Shukadev and Srila Shutadev. So, about all the rules and regulation, what is described in Haribhakti Vilas, it is also like that. We should not be doubtful. We should not rise in question. what is there, why we should follow in that way. No, we have to follow. How it is said in Hari Bhakti Vilas, we have to follow in that way. There is no chance, no space for own speculation, imagination. Everything, every point are described there very clearly. So, my dear friends, we are not really intelligent. Maybe we have big degree here in the universities. But for spiritual life, something else. These all material degrees are not working there. For our spiritual practice, spiritual life, spiritual rules and regulation, that intelligence are completely different. And he is the most intelligent person who has kept his own trust, belief on Guru Kripa, the words of our previous Acharyas, Sri Gurudev, Shad Gurudev. And by closed eyes, we have to follow this all rules and regulation. If we are really greedy to follow, observe that breath which is prescribed for us. It is prescribed for us to destroy everything, the material attachments, the disease, bhavaroga. So that's why it's prescribed for us to follow all those brothers. So, my dear friends, in that way, first we have to make our mind doubtless. Then we have to jump to follow the footprints of our previous Acharya from our own tradition, not different tradition. Everyone should follow his own tradition. Maybe there is big Mahatma, big Acharya from different tradition. Yes, he is very big, he is Siddha Mahatma, but if he is not from my tradition, I should not follow him. I only associate with him, I only meet or respect him to seek his mercy, to develop and increase my bhakti, my bhajan, in my own bhajan path. But I will follow Acharya with my own tradition, and all other Acharya I will respect and I will collect their mercy, kripa, not knowledge. We can follow their lifestyle, what they are doing for their bhajan, how they are maintaining their life with their own bhajan. We should follow that, but not the way of bhajan. That knowledge we must collect from our own tradition. Don't forget it. Otherwise, again the puzzle will come in front of us. We'll be distracted from our own line. So when we have that great chance when we have this form as a human being, we should not waste this only to jump in that way from here and there and there. No. Yes, we should associate with all Mahatmas, but we should follow that Acharya which in my own tradition, the footprints, and others I'll respect, I'll offer my pranam, I'll ask their mercy, but I'll open my heart to my Guru and I'll follow the footprints of Acharya who is on my line, tradition. So my dear devotees, the solution is there. Develop that greed inside of your heart to achieve Krishna Prema. So now we are going to the Katha. Raya Ramananda Samvad. Ramananda Raya is describing Swarupatvatta of Srimati Radharani. Now she is decorating herself by the help of her very nearest Tulasi Manjari and some others. And all those ornaments are actually the special, very special mood of Sri Krishna Prema. Already so many ornaments Tulasi Manjari placed on her body, and now more. Glani. What is Glani? By the activity, by the depression, manapira, by the very intimate meeting, the love game, a very intimate love game. So when the body of lover and beloved become very weak, because it will happen by activity if we are doing so many work, so then after that we are feeling weakness, tired. So then it is said, it destroying the Oja Dhatu. That means a very special energy of our body. And because of that, destroying that very special energy from our body, when it will destroy, then that weakness will appear. And what will happen for that? The stiffness of body, shivering, comfort, colorless, krishata, that means very thin. The body will become very thin, and eyes will be very fickle, chanchal. So how that glani, it will appear from first the labor, activity, then depression, manapira, and then ratyadi, that means very intimate love game. So the first, Sramena, Bhatyukshi Maghamathanena Pankajakshi Kurvana Kimapi Shakhishu Shashmitashu Kshamangi Manibalayang Skhalat Karantat Kalindi Payashi Rura Dhanadya Radha. That means glani. When our body and mind also will be less power, less energy, it is known as glani. So Brinda Devi and Purnamashi, Ma Yoga Maya, both were watching very beautiful Jalakeli Lila. Krishna, Srimati Radharani, both of them, they entered in the pond with all the Sakhis and Manjaris. But Brinda Devi and Purnamashi Devi, they are not there. After they were watching this, and when they are watching this, so Brinda Devi, she is describing her feelings. Describing her feelings to Purnamashi Devi, she says, Battuk Shinam Agha Mathanena Pankajakshi Kurbana Kimopi Shakhishu Shashmitashu. You know Purnamashi? You know Varima, what's happened? Krishna was playing in the pond with Srimati Radharani and all other Sakhis and Manjaris. So Srimati Radharani, you know, she is very soft, softer than anything. So from one corner of the pond, she was watching that playing, water playing, Jalakeli. It was like water fight between Krishna and all the Sakhis. Sakhis, they are together, they are throwing the water to Krishna. And again, Krishna was throwing the water to all the Sakhis. But you know, Purnamashi, Varima, you know, Krishna is really very fast. How he was throwing the water, it was very powerful. All the Sakhis and Manjaris, they are really covered by water. So how Srimati Radharani can just tolerate this? Because her Sakhis, they are now defeated by Krishna. On the way, so stop them, stop, just watch. Now I'll play with Krishna. So Krishna said, Radhe, you? Yes, why not? How you defeated my Sakhis? Can you to me? Okay, Radhe, let's see. Then Krishna said to the Sakhis, you can join with your Sakhi. Srimati Radharani said, no. I'm enough for Krishna. Krishna said, no, Sakhi, also you can join. So you know Barima. Then Srimati Radharani and all the Sakhis, they start they start to throw water to Krishna. But I said Krishna is very fast. At the beginning, he was saving himself. Sometimes he was going inside the water. Sometimes he is moving right side, sometimes left side. Completely different direction. So when Krishna is moving so fast left and right, so the Sakhi is there throwing water in one side and Krishna is standing in another side. So in that way, Krishna make them very tired. You know, Purnamasi, Varima, that is why I said Krishna is very clever. When they throw water to Krishna, Krishna did not throw water to them that time. Beginning, Krishna started to save himself. From one side to another side, Krishna was moving so fast. Sometimes he was going inside the water. But the Sakhis, they are not so intelligent. So, Krishna is standing one side, but the Sakhis, they are throwing water in another side. Then Krishna said, "Oh, Sakhis, I am here." Again they turn, again they are throwing water that side, and then Krishna ran in another side. Again from there, Krishna, "I am here." Varima, in that way, Krishna made them very tired. And when they become very tired, Krishna start to throw them water. Khamangi mani balayang skhalat karantyat kari rurodya nadya radha. In that way, how much glani, that weakness appeared in the body of Srimati Radharani, that the balaya, the bangles, it's fall down in Yamuna because they are playing. They are doing the Jalakali in Yamuna. So she lost her ankle bell, she lost her bangles, and she was so powerless, energyless, that she has no knowledge that it's already fall down. Purnamasi said, "Brahme, Srimati Radharani, always she is there to be defeated by Krishna. Always she is trying to defeat Krishna, but always it is happening against, completely opposite. Krishna is defeating Srimati Radharani. So why Srimati Radharani is trying to do this? When she knows that Krishna is so fast, Krishna is clever, she cannot defeat Sri Krishna. It was the glani which is from srama, by activity, by labor. Then another manahpira, glani from manahpriya, depression. Example from Amshaduta. Lalita Shakhi, she is requesting one swan, Hamsa, to imagine as a messenger to Krishna. And she says, Pratikararambha slatham atibhirudyat parinater vimuktaya vyakta smara kadana bhaja parijanai amunchanti sangam kubalaya drisha kevalam asho baladadya pranan avati bhavadasha sahachari. Great depression in the heart of Srimati Radharani because of separation. Krishna is so far from Vrindavan, he is not there. It was intolerable for the Sakhis of Srimati Radharani. How they can tolerate this? Their crown jewel suffering from this separation. Sometimes she is crying, sometimes she is lamenting, sometimes she is running here and there. Sometimes she is rolling on the ground. Sometimes she is embracing the trees. So it is unbearable pain for all the Sakhis of Srimati Radharani. So Lalita Sakhi, imagine one swan, Hamsa, as a messenger to Krishna. So she is requesting Pratikararambha slathamati bhirudyat parinater vimuktaya vyakta smara kadana bhaja parijanai. O Khagasreshta, O the crown jewel of birds, please go to Mathura and carry my message to him. And it is very important. You can say it's emergency. You must tell him that Kubalayakshi Radha, her situation, the lotus-eyed Srimati Radharani, her situation is very bad right now. Always she is on the 10th stage on her very special mood. And it's why Kamadeva, and that is not normal Kama, it's very special, which is Krishna Prem, which is developing Krishna Prem. That Madana Dasha, and on the top position, she is now always on that position. What I should say, if she is live or she is dead? She is not live or dead. Please tell Krishna. Just look at her, to Srimati Radharani. Look her body, It's thinner than anything. Krishna. And her mind is not really prepared to listen or follow anything, because her mind are not here. Her mind, her heart, everything is Krishna, and Krishna is not here in Vrindavan. Krishna is in Mathura. So she's not really life or death. But if this situation will continue longer, then maybe we cannot keep them anymore. She will die. Tell Krishna, it is good. How she is suffering. Death is better than this. Death is more peaceful, pleasurable than this pain. So my dear Swan, the greatest bird, please describe this all to Sri Krishna. If you want to save her life, so please come back. Or if he has no desire to come back, then tell him, okay, for some moments he must come and give her life back. Now she cannot live or she cannot die. Because her life, her love, her heart, her mind, everything, it is there with Krishna. So she cannot live without Krishna. And if Krishna, he did not back her life, so she cannot die. Only she can suffer. Only she can suffer this separation. Only she can burn in the fire of Krishna Viraha. Watch. Maybe my word is not enough to describe her situation, so please look at her. How you are feeling, how you will feel. Please describe this all to Krishna. Amunchanti sangam kuvalaya drisha kevalamasu baladadya prana navati bhavadasha sahachari. And you know, we are also not trying to save her life. Because without Krishna, it is difficult to save her life. So that is why we live that. We live that trying to save her life. So please tell this. Still now, please tell this to Krishna. Amunchanti sangam kuvala drisha kevalam asu balat adya prana navati bhavat asha sahachari. We are not trying, we left all those activities to save her life. But one of your sahachari, Asha, That means hope. That hope is still there. Who is your Sahachari? One of your Sakhi, Krishna. That Asha, that hope Sahachari is still there with Srimati Radharani. That's why forcefully she is keeping her life. Still she has hope that you will come back one day. Still she has hope that you will follow your promise, you will fulfill your promise. Still she has strong faith on you that you are achyuta. If you promised, so that means anyhow you will fulfill that promise. You will follow that promise. O Swami, please describe this all to Krishna and tell him this message of mine, that if he want to save her life, so please come here to Vrindavan. Give darshan to Srimati Radharani and save her life and our life too. Still we have that hope. Yes, one day Krishna will come back. When Krishna promised, so she will fulfill his promise. So my dear friends, just imagine that situation. Imagine that scene there in the forest. The Sakhis, the cattle, Srimati Radharani, and Srimati Radharani, in between them, she is thinner than anything. She is burning by the fire of Sri Krishna separation, Viraha Agni. It is in her mind. But at the same time, there in her mind, in her heart, there is hope that Krishna will come back. So she lost that glani. It's appeared from manahpira, that means depression. My dear friends, that glani, then it will come the next stage, ratyadi. Maranke rati kali shank Maranke rati kali shankula rana rambhe toya sahasa prayam kanta jayaya किंचित उपरी प्रारंभी यत् संभ्रमात् निष्पन्दा जघनस्थली शिथिलता दौर्बल्यरुत्कल्पितं वक्ष मिलितमक्षिपौ रूघरसस्त्रीणां कुतः सिद्ध्यति. The Sakhis from the windows. The third point, glani appeared from rati, very intimate love game. In Nikunja Kutir, the Sakhis, because the Sakhis, they cannot enter that time in the Kunja. Only the Manjaris, when they will call, so the Manjaris can enter, but the Sakhis not. So the Sakhis, in a hidden way, from the windows, they watch that very beautiful love game. How Krishna made love with Srimati Radharani, made love with Srimati Radharani. How Srimati Radharani did this with Krishna. How was their love meeting? So they were discussing about this. So one to another he is describing, Sakhi. Maranke rati kali shankula ranarambhe taya sahasa prayam kanto jayaya kinchit upari prarambhyat samprama. You know, at the beginning of that battle, they use this word ranarambhe because they said yes, it was battle, because all the day, other days, Krishna is really active. But today, Srimati Radharani, she challenged Krishna that you should be inactive and today I will be active. Okay? Very good. Both of them, Sakhi, both of them, they are really absorbed and they are influenced by Kamadeva, both of them. Only to look at their eyes, anyone can feel it that they were intoxicated. It was not by Madhu, but it was by Kamadeva. Kandarpa, that Kamadeva, he developed that mood in the heart of Srimati Radharani. So Srimati Radharani challenged Sri Krishna. She said, Krishna, every day you are defeating me, but today I am prepared. Today you cannot. So today I'll defeat you. Okay? Then sisters. Then Srimati Radharani starts as a male form. But how she can do that? How one female can be a male? Paurusha. How it will appear in the heart and in the activity of a female. What is suitable for male? It is for male. What is suitable for female? It is for female. If they'll do opposite, it is not suitable or not really good. So Srimati Radharani she started, you know Sakhi. How Sakhi she started. But how she can? When Krishna start to respond, answer, when Krishna start to answer of her Rati Rana, that great battle of their love game, when Krishna start to answer, when Krishna start to respond, so you know what's happened? Nishpanda Jalhanasthali. Then she starts to strip. Her body becomes stripped because of that influence of Cupid, Kamadeva. Shithilata. First it was stripped, all her body. Then she becomes free. Dorbalita rutkam kolpitam. Then she becomes very weak. She falls down on Krishna and Krishna embraces her. Krishna embraces her. And Krishna said, Radhe, what's happened? You said today you will defeat me. It is just starting, and now this situation. Then what will happen later? But who will answer Sakhi? Already Srimati Radharani, she lost all her power in front of Krishna. Actually, you know, Srimati Radharani, she loves to be defeated by Krishna in their loving game, in their love meeting. Sometimes, because of that influence of Kamadeva, sometimes the desire is appearing in the heart of Srimati Radharani, but actually she wants to be defeated by Krishna in their love meeting, very intimate love meeting. So it is Glani. She lost all her energy by the influence of Krishna here. It was stripped, then she was speechless, weak. Baksha milito tam kshipaurasha rasha strinam kuta siddhati. How one female becomes male? It is not possible by Srimati Radharani Sakhi. So she just fall down. My dear devotee, just keep this vision in your heart that on the very beautiful palanquin, Krishna is lie down there, and Srimati Radharani, she was also there. She is also there on the Krishna. Krishna embraced in that way. She is drinking the beauty of Srimati Radharani from her face, and Srimati Radharani, she lost all her energy and she closed her eyes. She is lying down on Krishna, not on the bed. She is lying down on Krishna. So just keep this vision in your heart. Next ornament will come tomorrow. So my dear friends, now please let them take rest. They are in a very intimate pleasure. So let them enjoy. We'll meet again tomorrow. Now the time to meet my dear devotees who are there. Tomorrow we'll continue with another ornaments, and that is Srama. Glani completed. Now next ornament will come, which is Srama. Now the time to meet my dear devotees who are there. Janitai to everyone, Krishnadashi, Janitai, Riya Devnath, Vishnu Das, Tulasi Das, Mishtu Dev, Deep Shaha, Ashok Shaha, Bharadai, Madhan Bonik, Gaurangi Devidasi, Shukarno Pal, Yash Ghosh Achinta, Sundar Krishnadas, Jai Radhe Sundar Krishnadas, Samarai, Janitai, Jagannath Samanto, Jai Gaur, Arpan Das, Janitai, Parthiv Sarkar, Janitai Corona, Diptika De, Janitai, Holy De, Dauji, Radhe Radhe, Radha Vinodini, Shri Janitai, Arunacharya, Janitai Shona, Ramendra Kishore Bhattacharya, Janitai, Kripamay Chandra Chanda, Janitai, Trilokananda Dashi, Narayan Majumdar, Janitai, Sudevi, Radhe Radhe Sudevi, Karunam Muhurathe Parantava Vrindavana Chakravartini. Yes, from Chatu Pushpanjali Dauji, Simon Parnanja, Monika Vishwas, Lakshman Das, Uttam Karmakar, Jaya Shaha Ajit Vishwas, Nandita Nipa, Janitai, Janitai Kripa Sindhu, Namita Acharya, Dauji, Iman Chakraborty, Sagnik Vishwas, Rima Saha, Janitai, Madhavendra Ji, Krishna Priya, Malayarini Kaur, Sarojini Srimati, Dishan Saha, Jayadev Burman, Sundar Krishnadas. Okay, it's from Sanchari Bhava Chakra. Yes, it is from Sanchari Bhava. Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Sanchari Bhava Chakra. Jagannath Goswami, Swastika Sarkar, Anju Devnath, Ravindranath Vishwas, Anamika Saha, Vishak Sarkar, Sunip Bhattacharya, Viplav Saha, Vikas Soni, Kajol Krishnadas, Jodhuvor, Vidhu Bhushan Chaudhary, Janitai Vidhuda, Dauji. Yes, tomorrow is Ekadashi. Tomorrow is Ekadashi. Radha Krishnadas, Janitai Radha Krishna, Vishnu Das, Dauji. Radhika Pal, Aravind Saha. So my dear devotees, today's Katha is taking rest here. We'll meet again tomorrow, 3 p.m. So for today, Hari Bol, Jai Nitya.